Alright, welcome back to Rogue City. Now, this time, RoboCop is searching for Officer Briggs' son. So, there's a couple of rough-looking guys.
Good evening, citizens. I need...
Need what? Some spare parts? Hey, there's a mechanic up the road.
We all have to obey the rules of the games we play. Unsportsmanlike conduct makes all players look bad.
That's right, fool. That was a technical foul. I didn't know he's so delicate. What do you need? We're looking for a kid. His name's Daniel. He was playing here earlier. Why? Is it past his bedtime?
It is.
Yeah, I saw a couple of kids drawing with chalk they found lying around that crime scene over there.
Thank you for the information.
Congrats, guys. You just became police informants. It has its perks. You'll love it. I see a couple of drawings over there.
This was drawn not long ago.
Potassium carbonate. So, let's just keep going. Yeah.
Oh man, are we really jaywalking? That's a $100 fine.
Oh yeah. Some hilarious stuff.
Conducting an investigation.
Well, RoboCop does know when to be lenient about law enforcement. But doesn't always. But that doesn't mean that he isn't extremely harsh when it is not when he has to be. So.
Daniel! Come on, kid! Where are you? Should be somewhere.
Alright, so we have to do some investigation.
Shoe print, size 7.
That's gotta be his.
Yeah, that's plenty of characters walking about with this oil mess. So there's a car, a door. But the print stops, so they just scan it.
So I guess you have like a scanning thing in your eyes.
Yes, it allows me to see things that are not there anymore.
Oh, so it's kind of like Nuke.
I don't think that would be particularly good comparison, but yeah, RoboCop can see what others can't see. He is equipped with specific crime investigation tools. Most likely all kinds of infrared lights and all that.
No, it is locked. They did not go inside.
Yep, some few, you could say, red herrings, but they would eventually always just old-fashioned brute strength would lead to here.
They threw out the chalk here.
Oh, time to move the car, and no need to press any kind of button tapping things, which is real nice in placing that.
That was close.
We'd better hurry.
Yeah.
Do it! Come on! And him! What are you waiting for? Fuck him up! He's laughing at you!
Hey, what the hell's going on over there? Yo! Daniel!
Oh no, it's the cops!
I don't want to go to jail for this shit!
Is that a gun? Oh, you're in so much trouble, kid.
No, it's not.
Whoa! What the hell? You're lucky that Tin Man here doesn't have a real heart. He'd have a hole in it right about now.
Sorry, sir.
You will be once your dad hears about this.
My dad's missing, so he can't tell me nothing. My mom said that he's out on an assignment, but I know the truth. He's not coming back.
Why'd you say that?
He's always been a stickler for following the rules. I guess that's why he's missing. Cops can't shoot without giving a warning, and someone got the drop on him. But that's not gonna happen to me. I'm going to be the one that shoots first. That's why my friends say,
Your friends are knuckleheads. If you listen to them, you're a knucklehead too. Come on. Sit down. We need to talk. Those friends of yours, they take the easy way out. You don't want to go down that road. It leads to a dark, lonely place. Do you know why your dad is such a stickler for the rules?
'cause he's a chump.
Because it's the right thing to do. It's not always easy to do the right thing. It takes strength.
And you think my dad has that kind of strength?
Are you kidding me? Your father has enough strength for the both of us. He even helped an ungrateful addict that he found in one of these buildings that smelled of rotting garbage, half dead and covered in vomit. And instead of writing him off, your father opened his home to him because that's the right thing to do. That's strength. Don't you think there's someone else who could use that kind of support now?
Mom.
See, you already know what to do. You can start by giving her this. She's looking for it.
Is he going to arrest me?
No, it's your first offense. So he'll let you off with a warning. Right?
Right.
It's late. Let's get you home.
Well, you told my mom about the gun?
No, she doesn't like me already. Thanks for the help, Tin Man. I'll talk to you later.
Because obviously has problems of his own.
I had to take
But-
care of something. We can go there soon.
Sure thing. Pick me up at the station when you're done.
Oh yeah, that would be basically something like a mission that yep, you got the basic tasks of this place done, but there would still be at least one big, you could say, interesting little criminal assignment around here, but I'm gonna just cut away some of this little walking I will need it takes to do. Now at this little walk, there's this little location.
Please keep the noise down. You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
That guy's a pest. So, time to do some...
Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I think there's something like a voice dissonance with appearance and character. Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong, you say. I say, nothing wrong in breaking criminal bones. Maybe we should all practice what we preach.
I don't know if there's something wrong with this beer or if listening to this silver nutcase made me sober up.
Knowing that the robo could easily break them.
Come on, man. Let's bail.
And that's a nice old-fashioned, something like a... maybe even early 80s kind of cassette radio. I didn't even check that did it have a cassette player in it. But those kind of radios are kind of interesting. And it had also just one speaker. So it was mono. But still, those kind of things still do have some markets. Mostly because they do have some sort of decent level of decent kind of sound as well. Yep, sound technology about speakers and such isn't that advanced, at least when it's a matter of those really big and powerful system ones.
Can you help me out here?
Oh, apparently something's going on in here. Kowalski.
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts.
I don't know any dealer.
You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy Nuke, or you appreciate a discount.
Don't take it out on me because the guy broke your nose.
As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh.
Allowing dealers to steal from each other may result in less drugs on the street.
What? That would suck. You need to stop him then. The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number.
Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect Nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
Alright, that would be it. So let's just look. The map doesn't really show the exact locations of the supermarket. So it takes a little bit of, you could say, walking about. But I will actually cut once I actually find that functional phone. Oh, here is the drug dealer's phone. So let's just get some drugs and enjoy some comedy.
What?
Is this Maurice?
Listen, man, I'm really swamped with the laundry right now, so make it quick.
Can you take a break and let some others have some fun too?
Man, you're doped up already. You like to party, don't you? But wait, your voice. You sound like...
A future happy customer.
Fucking RoboCop! You wanna bust me? Why don't you do a better job of finding guys who vandalize phone booths? I'm losing customers because they can't find working payphone in this goddamn... What the fuck is it this time?
Anybody home? Don't hide, Maurice. It's just a friendly visit. You like to do laundry? You should try working at the laundromat instead of violating the basic rules.
RoboCop, you have to help me! The back of the red building by the supermarket. Apartment 6. There's some guys here. I think they mean business. Hurry!
He's on the phone.
Oh, looks like it wasn't that smart. And those guys are a bit of foreshadowing because they will be something showing up later. Not that much later either. But doing the dash, robo dash or robo jog. I guess it would be time to go and say hello to Maurice the drug dealer, who steals from other dealers. Well, that's an easy way to cutting saving on supply expenses, but might be bad idea in sense that it might make the other dealers angry. Yeah. Well, there's flashy blue light in here. Yeah. And of course RoboCop's quite stilted arrangement of deal was quite humorous. Yeah, there's plenty of Nuke. They never mention about the exact effects it has. Beyond being extremely addictive physically and mentally. So much so that there was actually something like a cult. I would expect something like a combination of crystal meth and some hallucinogenic drugs. Oh, looks like Suit is dealing. Suit didn't like that laundry schedule. Lots of Nuke around here. Oh, but it would be time to track it, and let's see what has happened. Forced entry. Somebody came in here violently. Must be one of those dealers. Most likely the angry dealer. So, just going up here. And enjoying some of the more black comedy of RoboCop.
Listen, guys. I'll never touch your stuff again. I swear.
That's not why we're here.
So what do you want? The money? I have your money.
You only have half of it, and that's the problem.
You're selling our product at half price. That makes my customers complain about my prices.
It ain't nice, Maurice.
Maybe you think that building a customer base by selling your product under its manufacturing costs is a good idea.
Under what?
But it's not. Such practices are spoiling the market.
It's been proven time and time again that such action leads to a reduction of future demand, yours included. Antitrust laws are there for a reason.
Shit, Maurice! All we want to say is that you violate the basic rules of the market with your predatory pricing. We can't just go along with that.
It's unfair and unethical.
Not to mention illegal.
The fuck?
You are under arrest. Come quietly, or this may be the last economics discussion you will ever have.
Get him!
And I failed to save Maurice. Could have done that better. But didn't go so well. But I guess that things happened. I guess I thought that they would just focus on shooting me instead of blasting the Maurice out. But mistakes do happen, get made. Well, and it was the eloquent level of understanding of economics by the other drug dealers was basically humorous contrast to their basically character. You might expect that that guy ripped me up, but then they go to have a quite good and sane arguments about about predatory pricing and the fact that, of course, selling stuff below the manufacturing costs would eventually lead to it becoming impossible to get enough stuff to actually produce, so which would mean that markets would eventually die.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
Television likes to exaggerate. I am also happy to assist with cases that are not cut out for media break. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
So now, once again, begins the RoboCop investigation procedure. So, let us check observing the victim.
Somebody dumped her a few feet from here. The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged.
Alright, that's a nasty wound in the head.
Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer.
Most likely single blow to the head with a hammer. Or maybe several on the same area.
That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around.
And a shoe.
Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Alright, so meaning that, yep, it's Around here. Irrelevant. There's a
probably
shoe.
belong to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
And some trash, but irrelevant.
Poor Casey.
Custom
And
extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
and some blood spillage. Blood type AB. Oh, that's already quite lots of different hints to a case which most likely is not case of matter of criminal geniuses. Well, let's have a chat with this funny guy.
I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial that's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Oh.
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
Oh, well, let's
Why
ask
do you
about...
think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with, and years later develop serious diseases from.
Well, I guess he has some
I will verify
info.
your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time.
Yep, there was a slight snarky comment about, yep, you should go get your head examined. But, of course, this would be a secondary objective, so it would be time to do a little bit of run-dash-stompiness around there. Yep. So there's some sort of film set around.
Hey, I'll learn less if you hang around here.
Well, RoboCop could not be her customer even if he would have interest about it. He was married and Alex Murphy was married and had a child. Most likely he was Catholic. So most likely, and seeing that the fact that he became a police officer in very violent, dangerous area means that very unusually high level of dedication to duty.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
All right. Something's going on.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I wouldn't know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, You could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
I only carry out the request of justice.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there. But look for something on Jenkins, too.
So, there would be a case of... Alright. Yep, so the man used in crime is from here. Yep, of course. And that's also the goop, which was also here, so... Yep, very obvious. But of course... Oh yeah, oh. That is something. Oh yeah, interestingly enough, that Jenkins also appeared at the Channel 9 headquarters unwritten. So, kind of nice little detail of continuity. Alright. Oh. Alright. Alright, some shady stuff going on. So there is Mr. Jenkins. Let's have a chat with him. He looks obnoxious.
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
The perpetrator was someone with skin that seemed to be covered with sunblock. I saw the storyboard. You fit the description.
Nice try, but I won't even touch that toxic goo. I've got it in the contract. I use body doubles for all the shots where I'm supposedly covered with it. Wait, that bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about it, pal.
So, a stuntman. So, what she knows?
I spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
Yeah. Show me the footage.
Long basis.
Check the camera footage.
Yeah, nice looking. Oh yeah.
Who are you, pal? Your agent sent me. Special services.
God.
Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take
it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either.
Interestingly enough.
You mentioned something about special services. Only the best in Detroit. I find that hard to believe. I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's... No names.
Funnily enough, when you look about it, that green screen actually would mean that they would shoot digitally. When a film has been usually shot, it's usually in level of blue screen, but it's a both have been used.
Offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Withholding information about illegal activity is also a crime.
Ha! If that's the case, I wouldn't be the only criminal in this goddamn business. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
Alright, so stunt double, shady activities, all kinds of craziness going on. And the guy who has a ego the size of a Detroit itself, most likely not backed by competence either. Because, well, so it would be time to do once again the robo dash towards this. But it's not Shell, that's Hell gas station. Looks very battered down and in poor shape. Even knowing the context. Oh. Yep, there's the goop. Plausible reason to investigate.
Who's there? You have to help me, man. This shit is burning my skin.
Oh, well, there's the guy. Yeah, looks like the double.
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent. I swear.
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it! Jenkins killed her! Jerry Jenkins! The guy from TV! You have to believe me!
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free! He's the one who killed Casey! They met here yesterday!
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
I arranged the meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened! When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it!
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know! I wasn't there!
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head. At least I think I did.
I will verify your version of events, but you will still suffer the consequences of the actions you have taken.
Hurry up, please! It burns!
Well, I do say that the guy does look quite a lot like the Jenkins himself, so no way to guess that he would not be a plausible stunt double. Getting here. Okay. Looks like a crime scene. Alright. Alright, that could be victim's blood and most likely the murder weapon. Oh yes, they found the murder weapon. Somebody was murdered with a hammer. And there's an interesting little detail. Oh yes, there's a secret room. Sometimes sleazy ideas may lead to proper justice. Oh yeah, maybe something mute. Oh, that's just one hit to the head. That guy must have had some sort of anger management problem. Oh yeah, that guy's... Oh. Some more. Well, that guy's at least innocent of murder.
So, did you find anything?
According to the evidence, Jenkins is guilty of the murder of Casey Carmel.
I told you!
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Yeah, that's the kind of basic, you could say, harshness of RoboCop. Oh yeah, that Sunblock 5000 toxic burning skin. But yeah, that's more of the satire. But now it would be time to go and arrest the actual criminal. That guy would not be having most likely good time. Or better say, he's not gonna have at all good time once he gets into prison. Ah, damn it. Went to the wrong way. So time to dash around the other side. And see what happens over there. Understudy goes to prison for some time. Most likely he's gonna write out a lot of stuff about Mr. Jenkins in hopes of getting reduced sentence. I'm quite sure that Jenkins might be getting a lot of prison time from that kind of criminal activity.
I can't let you in, Robo. They're in the middle of a shot.
This cannot wait.
Oh yeah, this will not... Oh yeah.
They say that 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone layer.
I have a solution for you if you are looking for some protection against that California sunshine.
The hell?
A stay in Detroit prison. Jerry Jenkins, you are under arrest for the murder of Casey Carmel.
I seen you on TV. You're glitching again. Ah, it hurts. For fuck's sake, it hurts.
Yeah, that was something that, yep, it never gets old, that kind of go to grab the criminal. And interestingly enough, there was a little bit of a mistake about how that lighting was set for that shot. It would have been, they would have tried to get it as soft as possible, so there would be clearest difference between the actor and the green screen. And I would guess that usually that green screen would have also been further away from actor, but that would be just a tiny little detail that really doesn't matter much. And of course that shadow part would have also been something that it could be done with later effect. But time to leave the area and prepare to go to arrest suit.
This is where Soot is supposedly hiding.
Can't really call it hiding if he sent invitations to the whole city. I bet Rudy forgot about us.
At least I will not feel bad crashing his party.
Murphy, I was thinking about what happened to you at the TV station. Maybe you shouldn't...
No need for alarm. Becker's chip is keeping my circuits in check.
You're more than just circuits, Murphy. Underneath all that metal, there's still you.
Alex Murphy is gone. He lost his life.
And despite that burden, you carry on. You've done more for this city dead than anyone has alive. That has to count for something. I'm gonna shut up now. Just take this little something to remind you of what I've just said. Open it the next time Becker gets under your skin. Also, don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Concert
Well.
in an old slaughterhouse? I suppose it fits those animals.
Alright, Suit's final encore. That, if anything, is
To
foreshadowing.
mix things up. We shall have to see.
Oh yeah. Peter Weller really does bring out the basically RoboCop's dour but compassionate nature. Basically, if you are a wrongdoer, you have lots of fear from RoboCop, and if you are not wrongdoer,
We cannot go this way. We would need a warrant.
I can't believe those stupid directives are still holding you back. Go ahead, partner.
Yep, that and a little animation about foot not perfectly aligned with the door, and there was some glitching in the cutscene, show that yep, the game was not made with that kind of huge, you could say, refined polish about that kind of little details. But it might also be a good moment to end this episode right here. See ya next time. See ya.